YouTube? Sam from Nebula X here with our next war recap video. So as you can see from this one, X getting the victory over Furyan Riders 70-61. So very nice war to the guys at X. And these guys were very good. Definitely high level war. Most of the attacks used on both sides. If we hop into the war details, you can see X just getting it done in the 3-star game, 21 3-stars to 12. And about half of their attacks resulted in 2 stars. So they did struggle in our Town Hall 9s, obviously put up a lot of 2 stars up top. We will go ahead and show what they did to our bases. So really nice job, missed a 2-star on my base, and did 3, one of our 8.5s, and then obviously some 3s sprinkled in throughout all of the Town Hall 8s. Did struggle again with some of our anti-3s on the Town Hall 8 bases down towards the bottom. Excuse me. As far as X, we are still making those changes to the current update. With the buff to the Wizard Towers and the Expos. So Town Hall 9 game, it's been a little bit more difficult, but we are getting doing our best with it to adapt so far. So as you can see, I put up a couple 3 stars on a couple of their high Town Hall 9s, and then missed some in the middle, and then starred a good number of their lower level Town Hall 9s, and obviously all the Town Hall 8s cleaned up very, very easily in this one. So let's go ahead and hop into a couple of replays from this war. So we'll start off right at the top. Number 1, our boy Dax. And Dax is going to do this one with a Go Vaho with a double jump. So really, really nice attack here. Comes in, drops in those golems with his Shattered Entry, some wizards in behind to get that funnel created. Also getting some of the trash taken care of with that archer over there, making sure he gets that builder hut taken care of. And I like how he sent these wizards right on those high HP storages. Goes ahead, gets the first layer wall opened up, and those golems start to reroute in to the core of the base. First jump spell goes down. Really nice placement on that. Obviously getting a lot of access there because of what is there, and then drops that heal spell down for those Valks as they're going to encounter this double giant bomb. So as you can see, no real air targeting troops going into the core of the base here, so that Lava Hound is going to get ignored for the most part. Second jump spell goes down here. Not sure about the placement on that one. The Valks obviously would have gone into that compartment with the Queen. Then maybe could have used it to get access to this bottom compartment over here, but nevertheless, really, really nice job here. And then just Hogs coming in from the top. As you can see, the Queen taking care of the trash ring on the outside, drops down his last heal spell for the Hogs there as they make their way through this base, and still has some Valks in the core there, getting a lot of stuff taken out. And his King still up doing a lot of the tanking. Was actually able to path around one giant bomb set completely, and those Hogs just making their way to these last couple of defenses. Obviously, the Queen taking out the top portion of the base. That Lava Hound is getting worked on by one wizard there, but does have a poison spell for the pups. But has plenty of troops here that are going to run around the base, get everything cleaned up really, really quickly. We'll go ahead and start fast forwarding through this one. And that Lava Hound does pop. Think it's going to end up taking his King out there in the core, but he does have plenty of Hogs to make their way back in to take out that clan castle, and that is going to be that. So very, very nice attack from our boy Dax on that one. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump down a few spots. Obviously not going to show a lot of the 2-star attacks, but a lot of these attacks, they were really, really good. I think there's me doing a 94% or so close attack, 87% 2-star, 90% 2-star. So a lot of these really, really close. We're just working on small tweaks to get these up to be back to 3-star and most of the Town Hall 9s in these wars. So let's hop down. Number 7, Hydro Phoenix and Big Ox doing this one, and Big Ox coming at this doing a a Queen Walk Go La Loon with a couple of Valks sprinkled in there. So I believe he's going to use those to go and get the enemy Queen taken care of. Goes ahead. He's going to start this Queen Walk up just about 12 o'clock here. And as that Queen moves in, obviously gets access to this air defense here is in her path. And not sure that she's actually going to move around because of the way that this funnel is created. So I don't think that she's going to actually get 2 air defenses here. I can't remember. It's been a little bit of time since I've watched all of these attacks. But she may path around to that Elixir Collector and then get that second air defense taken care of, but I don't think so. Yeah, she's going to push off towards 9 o'clock here, so she is going to get a lot of trash taken care of. She may, end up working her way down and getting a third or this second air defense down here by the king taken care of, but it is going to take her quite a bit of time to get down there, so I'm not sure that he's going to invest all of that time. But while that's going on, goes ahead, drops down his golem, gets those wizards in there, going to get that funnel created for these Valks, which I'm assuming are about to come in along with the king to get this second air defense and the enemy queen taken care of. Also will engage the clan castle troops here. Can't remember, probably a hog in that, or yeah, not a hog, lava hound, which does come out, so no problems there. Enemy queen goes down really quickly to those Valks, and also that air defense, and the queen now is working on the defending king, and then she is also going to work her way down to a third air defense here. So going to get 3 air defenses, going to send in these 2 lava hounds right at the last air defense there with some targeted balloons in behind. Haste spells just to move everything in there. Obviously they are battling that sweeper, which could be just a little bit of an annoyance here, but with 2 lava hounds up there and all of those balloons, he's going to have absolutely no problem. Still has 7 balloons in the bag. He's got to work his way through this little Tesla farm here, and doesn't have anything really tanking one of those expos. So, just keeping everything moving through the core of this base. Has plenty of pups up. The last real major defense goes down here. A couple of balloons go down here towards the bottom. They are dealing with that wizard tower, so they are going to go down, but some nice back end loons just being dropped in. Everything, as you can see, meeting up here right at the bottom of the base. At the base, plenty of pups still available, and the queen's obviously still up, and his king at almost full health. So just really, really, really nice raid from our boy Ox. Just came in, absolutely smashed that base to pieces. So great job there to Ox. So let's drop down a couple more spots. King Sora, our boy Sivrin, taking it out, doing this one with a Gola. So really like this. This is a what looks like a variation on a Southern Teaser style base. But I like this. Obviously doing the Gola and taking that P.E.K.K.A. in his troop composition. Excuse me. So it goes ahead, drops down his king. Some wall breakers, going to get this wall opened up here, and go ahead, send in that Golem. Now the king going for a little bit of a walk on him, so uses some wizards just to get him to redirect, come back in with everybody else. So he's got the king, the Golem, the P.E.K.K.A., and his queen all coming in here. So they're working their way into the core of the space. Now it does have that jump spell there, and I'm not sure if he has enough. The way that this base is set up, I think everything is going to kind of work its way around and not take that jump spell in. Obviously could have gotten 2 more air defenses if everything had gone in there, which I think was his initial plan, but that just didn't seem to happen. Did get 1 air defense on that entry, and the queen is actually going to step up, get that 2nd air defense there. But it would have been really interesting. So he did kind of swag a jump spell and a rage spell that went down in the core of this base. So really nice to see this getting taken out with essentially 2 swagged spells in the middle of the raid just because they weren't used. But that lava hound sitting on that air defense, those balloons going to get in there, and that is pretty much the end of it. The balloons are coming in from behind those sweepers, so they're not going to have any problems here. And has 1 haste spell left to get them all working their way up to the top. Nice split on the pup, so he's got some down, goes ahead, drops down a couple cleanup wizards away from where those balloons are pathing to. And we will go ahead and start to fast forward through this one because that is it. Just too many balloons and just a very nice spread on all of his troops that are left. Unfortunately, defending Lava Hound does pop. It gets locked on to his Golem or his Golemite there. Not going to be too big of an issue. He's got plenty of troops to get into the town hall here and finish this one up. So very nice raid to our boy Civ with 2 swag spells mid-raid. So really like that one. So jump down 1 spot. Check out Turbo Fry. Haven't seen him for a while on the channel. So let's check this out. He's going to do this with a Goho. And really, really like this raid. So obviously got some high HP storages in the corners here. So it goes ahead, drops down a wizard on that gold storage at the top. Goes ahead, drops down a archer on the army camp. In at 12 o'clock. So just getting some of that trash taken care of early on in the raid, making sure that he doesn't have to path back towards it. Since the Hog gets the easy lore taken care of, drops down 2 golems, and then a third golem comes down. So 2 of his own, 1 out of the CC. And then just some wizards, going to get some defenses taken care of. Here comes his queen to take out that clan castle. A rage spell goes down just to help them work through it much, much quicker. And needs to go ahead and get his wall breakers down so stuff can start making its way in. I am not sure when that is going to happen. He's got 3 still in the bag, but he's going to go ahead and just let his king beat through the wall there. Now, that may have cost him just a little bit. Obviously, the queen is sitting back there sniping his golems, so he is going to lose 1 pretty quickly. But does finally go ahead and pop his king's ability and gets in. Did unfortunately waste those wall breakers, so that was 6 wasted troop space there because they did not get the walls opened up. But here comes the Hogs. Got lots of, are just flanking his kill squad. Got heal spells down for them. Looks like it's going to be all singles in this base. So not going to give him too much of a problem. His king and his golems are in there doing a whole lot of tanking in the core of this base. And there goes a second heal spell for the Hogs as they encounter that next giant bomb. But as you can see, got a really, really nice split on his Hogs here. And they are just running around taking out all these defenses. So they are barely getting hit. So he's really just worried about keeping them up from these giant bombs. And then all they're going to have to do is work down towards this cannon. And then during that time, they're also going to aggro the enemy king in. So they'll turn around, beat through these skeletons, beat through that Dark Elixir, or that dark barracks, and then get the king taking down there. The queen is on the town hall. He's got some archers over there working on that high HP elixir storage on the outside, and we will go ahead and start to fast forward through this one. So a really nice job to our boy Turbo. Plenty of Hogs left over. Absolutely smashed this base. So great job to our boy Turbo in that one. All right, let's jump down to a little bit of Town Hall 8 action. Still don't think that Town Hall 8 is as challenging anymore. So, I'll try to bring them when they're interesting raids or when I see something that's awesome. So, start off with number 14, their boy Fuzzy, and Deep going on this one and doing it with a Town Hall 8 Govaho. So, still my favorite attack in the game currently. So, loving watching these Valks just absolutely rip through bases. Still am upset about from Supercell nerfing, the lower level Valks. I think a lot of the thought process was, Valks were just a little too OP after the update to them with their increased attack speed, and a lot of trophy pushers were upset. They were just getting wrecked by Valks. So why you would nerf, Town Hall 8 level Valks, not sure. But as you can see, he's dropping in all of his Valks. They're going straight into the core of this base. Some Max Valks came out of the CC, always a great idea. And then the Hogs just working their way around the base from the outside. So goes ahead, elects to burn or use his first heal spell on the Valks in the core of this base. So they're just going to start ripping through it. Was a little premature, or maybe should have come in from the other side with those Hogs, with that double giant bomb being in the core. There, obviously, they did path to it a little bit quicker. If he had come in from the wizard tower at about 9 o'clock, they would have worked their way around. The Valks would have already worked through that section of the base, and the Hogs wouldn't have even triggered it, so there would have been no problems there. But he just working his way towards these last couple defenses is starting to run a little low on Hogs, but they are actually doing some tanking for these wizards here. And unfortunately, the last one going to go down here. So it is all going to be up to his king. These couple of Valks that he's got left over, I think it's about 3 or 4 of them. So they're just going to have to beat through walls and make their way through these last couple of defenses here. So we are just fast forwarding through this as his king is doing a really, really nice job for him here, tanking some of these Valks. And he just gets out in front, and then some of the Valk's going to go down. There is also a wizard in there doing some really, really nice work for him. So it just shows you the power that these troops still have, even after the nerf, still a great option at Town Hall 8. So nice job to our boy Deep. All right, one more for you guys, and it is going to come courtesy of our boy Nick. And I believe Nick, new to the clan, so obviously new to the channel. And going in on their number 19, I want some barbecue. So unfortunately, I don't think he got any barbecue in this raid because I don't remember seeing a DGB make some bacon barbecue here. But doing this one with a go-ho Town Hall 8 style. So 2 golems go down, wall breakers there, just trying to get some things opened up. Goes ahead, drops in some wizards, just making a little bit of a funnel here. And unfortunately, his king is going to go for a little bit of a walk on him, but he does have some max level witches come out of the clan castle there. They're going to get that defending clan castle taken care of really, really easily. And then the golem's just going to kind of work their way around the base. Here come a couple of hogs in from the top, just targeting a bunch of defenses here. And some wizards in behind. They're just going to start getting a lot of the trash taken care of as the defenses go down. So the king, unfortunately, did end up going for a complete walk on him. Oh, there was a little bit of bacon there by that wizard tower. So a little bit of barbecue in this raid, but not enough to stop it from getting the 3 stars. So those witches spawning some skeletons. He is running really, really low on hogs here. Looks like maybe only, what was that, 2 hogs left here. So again, it is going to come down completely to the cleanup troops. And fortunately with those wizards, or with those witches spawning those skeletons, as long as those skeletons can stay out in front, there are going to be no problems. Looks like he's already triggered all of the danger zones for any traps, since those skeletons are no longer going to trigger any traps. So really going to be no issues here. So as they work their way towards that Tesla and the Wizard Tower combination, obviously that is a difficult spot for the wizards and the witches to get through. But they are going to be spawning enough skeletons to get through this one. And he's got his king working on some of the high HP buildings that are left in the core of the space. So the Dark Elixir storage goes down, and then he actually gets in range, is able to tank that wizard tower, and those witches going to get in and get that taken care of very, very easily. And still has a full health golem here, so maybe could have swapped that out for a few extra hogs and would have had this one done a little bit quicker. So that's gonna do it for this one, guys. As far as recap wise, nice job to the guys at X. Really, really good job to the guys at Furyan Raiders. They were good clan. Definitely put us up. It was good to be back to get a win. Obviously, we did have 2 pretty tough wars in a row. The one to give up already, and then just an uncharacteristic war. I showed my live attack from that one that ended up in, I think, a 70% 1-star. My second attack in that war was really rushed, but just as a whole, X didn't seem to be on their game and slipped on that one, and it was a loss that was totally preventable. So nice to be back on the win streak with this one. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace.